Obviously, nobody wants to get burned on a new car purchase, but some 2024 buyers took massive hits this year. I'm talking about thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars evaporating within the first 12 months. Today, I'm walking you through the 2024 cars and trucks that lost the most value the fastest. And yes, some of these drops are brutal. I hope you didn't experience this, but if you did, let us know in the comment section below. And if you are car shopping right now, new or used, cars, trucks, or SUVs, this lists exactly why you should always check quotes.everymandriver.com first before you buy. So let's get into it. The Murano has been quietly hanging out for almost a decade without a real update. And 2024 was its farewell lap, and the market knew it. Average transaction price around 48 grand. 1 year later, 33,000. Poof, $15,000 gone like nothing. Why the crash? Outdated platform. New 2025 redesign made the old model instantly feel ancient. Ongoing skepticism about Nissan's older CV tech. If you grab one used, sure, you're getting a deal. But if you bought one new, you ate one of 2024's fastest depreciation drops. And again, this is exactly why I tell people to price check new and used inventory first. At quotes.everymandriver.com, you'll see drops like this coming. The Grand Cherokee L looked like a premium 3-row winner when it launched, but the shine faded fast. Buyers paid around 55 grand for a 2024. 1 year later, under 37 grand. That's nearly $18,000 torched. What happened? Consumer Reports slammed it with low reliability scores. Electrical issues were there, build quality complaints, and the 2025 models are piling up at dealerships untouched. When new inventory sits, used prices tank, and this one tanked hard. Ford killed the Edge after 2024. Nothing nukes resale faster than discontinuation. Another factor? Fleets. Ford dumped a mountain of final year Edges into rental fleets, and now those units are pouring into used lots all at once. Oversupply equals value drop. It's simple as that. The Edge fell from 46 to 30 grand. That's a $16,000 haircut. But as a used buy, a great deal if you don't mind an aging interior. The Pacifica looks like a premium family van, but depreciation slapped this one hard. 2024 buyers paid 57 grand, but 1 year later, values are hovering around 37, nearly $20,000 gone. Why so steep? Chrysler's brand reputation drags down resale every year. Higher MSRP than competitors, reliability issues, especially with the hybrid, repairs that can take weeks. This is a classic case of a good idea buried by a bad brand reputation. This was supposed to be Dodge's new compact crossover, but the Hornet is basically an Alfa Romeo Tonale in disguise, and buyers figured that out fast. It launched at over 40,000 and now down nearly 15,000 in 12 months. The problem? Identity crisis. Dodge is muscle, Alfa Romeo is niche. Hornet is confused, and confused vehicles don't hold value. This one's ugly. Buyers who paid 76 grand for a 2024 Nissan Armada are now seeing used prices near 46 grand. $30,000. That's a huge body blow. Why? 2024 was the last year for the old school V8. The brand new 2025 Armada arrived with a twin turbo V6 that's better in every way. Nissan's reputation in the full-size space isn't strong to begin with. So if you bought new, you're hurting. If you bought used, you're celebrating. Deals like this are exactly why you compare prices before you buy at quotes.everymandriver.com. There's also a direct link below the video. This one is everywhere, and I mean everywhere on the used market. Tons of barely driven 2024 Wrangler 4xe models are being traded in already. Buyers expected an electrified Wrangler experience. What they got was a heavy gas SUV with a tiny 20-mile EV buffer. Add charging issues, electrical glitches, and software bugs, the owners bailed. The result? $64,000 new, $38,000 used. That's a $25,000 loss. Toyota almost never shows up on a worst resale list, but here we are. The BZ4X launched with one of the most embarrassing recalls in recent memory, where wheels could detach while driving. Even after the fix, confidence never recovered. Competition crushed it. Toyota's own hybrids crushed it too, and slow charging didn't help. 2024 buyers paid 43 grand. Now it's worth around 25. The Solterra from Subaru is the BZ4X twin. Same platform, same powertrain, same launch issues. Average price 45 grand. 1 year later, 26,000. It's not that it's a bad vehicle, but in today's EV market, not bad isn't enough. The Leaf deserves credit for starting the EV wave. Here's your credit. But in 2024, it simply couldn't keep up. The biggest blow came when Nissan discontinued it entirely, instantly crushing buyer confidence. Limited range, outdated charging, and stiff competition pushed resale into a free fall. The Aria was supposed to be Nissan's comeback EV. Instead, it became one of the year's steepest depreciation losers. High pricing plus slow charging plus weak demand equals values drop from 52 grand to around 30. With new units sitting on dealer lots for months with heavy incentives, used values collapse. One of the biggest drops in the list, the ID.4 from Volkswagen. It went from 54 grand to 26 grand in a year, 51% down. Massive price cuts on new units destroyed resale overnight. Combine that with clunky software and better EV options everywhere, and you get one of the fastest falling EVs on record. The single worst depreciation hit of 2025, here it is, down 64.6%. Buyers who paid around 64 grand for the Toyota Mirai are now staring at values near 22 grand, a staggering $41,000 loss. Hydrogen fuel sounds exciting, but the infrastructure collapsed. Stations closed. Prices spiked. Range anxiety became range panic. The Mirai became a financial disaster fast. Every new car loses value, that's a fact. But 30, 40, even 60% in a single year, that's on a whole new level. Which one shocked you the most? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember, if you're buying new or used anytime, car, truck, or SUV, visit quotes.everymandriver.com for real prices, incentives, schedule your test drives. It's all based on zip code. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. There's also a direct link below. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code, expand the zip code. If you're willing to travel a little bit outside your area, it could be worth hundreds, possibly thousands in savings on your next vehicle. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com. You can save $50 right now on the Nuvio Recovery Chiller. It works with any tub, bathtub, cold tub, indoors or out. Just plug it in, set the temperature, and start plunging. Use my code below and grab your deal today. Want to save 5% on your very own at-home barrel sauna? I've partnered with Almost Heaven to hook you up. This has been a game changer for my recovery and daily routine. Use my code and link below and start sweating smarter. You can save 5% on the red light panel that I use every week. This platinum LED Biomax works anywhere. Bedroom, gym, recovery room, and is packed with science-backed benefits. Use my code below and start feeling the difference today.